Liam Rossigna makes 2 changes to his team, which grabbed a draw against Sunderland. Matt Ingram stays in goal. Cyrus Christie returns to a right-back position to allow Alfie Jones to come back in after illness against Sunderland. Sean McLaughlin retains his place in the centre of defence. Jacob Greaves stays on the left after starting on the left against Blackpool as well. Seri and Woods in the middle, Ozan Tufan into the 10 position, Slater and Longman either side of him, and Oscar up top, who starts after being dropped last time by then interim coach Andy Dawson. The bench for the Tigers is Timothy Lotutala. Louis Coyle, who was sent off in this game last season. Tobias Figueiredo. Greg Doherty will make his 100th appearance if he gets on the park. A big return for Aliar Syed Manesh, which got the biggest applause of the lot when the teams were being read out. Dugan Cynic and Tyler Smith complete Hull City's lineup. Blackpool are putting plenty of men back, and Hull City are going for the same set-piece setup that got them the first goal at Bloomfield Road. The 6-yard box is heavily congested. It is headed away this time, though, as the ball dropped to the feet of a defender. Seri, neat through ball to Tufan. Tufan in the area. Lot still waiting forward. Jones takes a swipe, but it goes wide of the target. It was deflected behind, so it's another corner kick. But from the first 12 minutes of football here at the MKM Stadium, this game is going to be blessed with goals if it carries on in this fashion. Alfie Jones back in the team and nearly on the score sheet for just the second time as a Hull City player. Hull City have won it again from the second ball. Woods to Christie. Christie just placing it into the area for Tufan, who plays it across. Grimshaw comes out, punches, and then there was a bit of pinball inside the area. Oscar was the closest man, but it's come off one of the centre halves of Blackpool. It will be yet another corner, but Hull City now have the bit between their teeth and are trying to stamp down authority. So it will be a free kick inside Hull City's penalty area. And Jerry Yates just jogged past Ingram. And it's unlike a goalkeeper to go down in a heap like that unless they feel something. And Hull City have given the ball away from that free kick, and it's a big shot and it's in! Blackpool take the lead. Sonny Carey goes knee sliding off in front of the Blackpool fans, who are going crazy in the away end. And that goal came about from Hull City's own wrongdoing. They decided to go short from the free kick, and they gave it away with pressure asserted by 4 in white shirts. And because of the space in the penalty area, Sonny Carey just let rip, and the ball zipped past Matt Ingram. Blackpool, after 28 minutes, have gone in front, and Hull City's hard work earlier on has not been rewarded with a goal, but instead the visitors take the lead. In comes the resulting free kick. Oscar underneath it, hits the crossbar. It's still danger though as it drops near the goal line. Grimshaw has to punch. Slater recycles. Can he keep it at his feet? Blackpool scrambling, getting the ball away. Woods comes in with a slide tackle. That's well measured. Longman on this left wing ends up crumpling on top of Callum Connolly, and the free kick goes the way of the visitors. But Oscar latching on to a delightful cross, hitting the crossbar, and then there was carnage inside the penalty area. Back to Jones in the middle of his own half. Ryan Woods. Woods under a bit of pressure by Jake Beasley, who drops more often into the midfield rather than being the out-and-out striker he was when he was at Rochdale the last time he came up against Hull City in the lockdown season of League One. It's with Seri, and he's arrowed it forward to Christie. He's in behind the defence, but he from 6 yards has skewed his shot high and wide when it seemed almost easier to hit the target. A gorgeous pass from Seri though in the build-up. Sent that ball flying through the air to Christie. Good touch, and 6 yards out he couldn't convert. Blackpool are on the move, and they've gone for a curving shot which forces Ingram into a save. What a chance that was by Ian Poveda. 10 minutes to go before the break. Blackpool almost had a second. Ingram called upon, and Hull City would have been in all sorts of trouble if that had snuck in. Blackpool are forced all the way back to their own keeper, Dan Grimshaw, who sends it soaring through the air. He kicked it from 20 yards from his own goal, and it landed 20 yards from Ingram's goal. But Hull City win it again. Seri trying to scoot away from Sonny Carey. He tries to open up his body to play the ball down the right-hand side. Does very well indeed. Picks out Slater. Slater with a cross to an unmarked Óscar. It drops over the crossbar. James Husband looks at Marvin Ekpatetia, and Callum Connolly joins in the committee meeting in the penalty area as to who was meant to pick up Óscar. But Óscar from 15, 16 yards taking a headed opportunity, but over the crossbar. That was a very difficult one for him, but he showed real commitment to the cause. Throw-in taken. Seri trying to play it infield towards Slater in the penalty area. Cut out by the visitors. And now they start to move down their left-hand side with Beasley. It's into the middle this time with Sonny Carey, the goal scorer. Back into defence with Ekpatetia, moving up to halfway. Now to Ian Poveda, tries to flick it through. Longman though cuts it out and plays it forward to Óscar, who's in behind Thornley. Now he has taken out Óscar on the edge of the area, and surely this will be a red card. Thornley, who came on at half-time, is back in the dressing room. Clean through on goal, Óscar Estupiñán. It's a reversal of circumstances to last season. Coyle was shown a red card for a clear through challenge when Hull City led in the game. Blackpool lead in this game, and now Thornley, the substitute, is dismissed. The majority of the Hull City fans wave him off the pitch. Hull City starting to rebuild. They've got the fans back on side, and they've got time here. Plenty of time to turn this completely around. They've taken 10 points off teams from losing positions as Seri delivers with a bit of pace and whip to the corner, but it's headed out as far as Slater. Controls it on the edge of the box, 20 yards out. Back to Coyle. He sends it back into the penalty area, but it's only found Callum Connolly, who's gone for a long ball forward. There's a man unmarked in the middle. Patino looks to find him, and it's made its way through. It's a massive chance for Sonny Carey. Ingram saves the first one, and then Jerry Yates follows up. It goes behind for a corner. Hull City did not pick up the man who got the first in the first 45 minutes, and they almost conceded again after some loose control that time on the left-hand side of defence. And it would have been an absolute calamity for Hull City if the 10 men of Blackpool had scored there. Remains 1-0 for now. Seri with a big puff of the cheeks, but he can only clip the top of the wall. He scampers across there to win back possession. No, he doesn't, because McLaughlin was a little flat-footed, and Yates picks it up, and he's played it through for Jake Beasley. He's in on goal. Coyle, magnificent tackle. Hooks his left boot around Beasley when he was clean through one-on-one. Listen to the noise inside the MKM Stadium now. Cynic with Greaves alongside him on his left. Cynic will lay it off to Greaves at the byline. Chips it back, headed by Ekpatetia to the left side of the penalty area. Óscar regathers, arms on him from Connolly, stays on his feet, tries to cross, and it goes out for yet another corner. Any dissatisfaction has been washed away from the vocal cords of the Hull City fans. They're all behind the Tigers now. They sense an equaliser. Seri goes short to Cynic on the edge. Left side into the penalty area. Blackpool can't clear, but Hull City can't score. There was a miss-hit in the defence, and then Hull City took a swipe from 8 yards out, just wide of goal. They're getting closer and closer with every chance. 20 minutes of normal time to go. 6 in black and amber wait. As the ball comes in, Óscar gets closest, but it's headed away. Only as far as Cynic. Cynic strikes from a long way out. It's another corner. John Brooks had a think about it, blew his whistle and pointed. Cynic decided to take it on from a good 30 yards out. It bounced on its way through. Chance after chance coming. Greaves has the ball in his hands, and the only option around him is Cynic at the byline. That's the one he chooses. Towards two-fan edge of the area, 20 yards out. Drops it back to Seri. There is a man wide inside Manesh, but it's going to go through the middleman of Louis Coyle first. Syed Manesh gets it out of his right boot, thinks about the cross, then chops inside. Now to Coyle, into Óscar! There it is! There is the equaliser, which has been coming for some time. Óscar Estupiñán, Hull City's 19, has 9, and he's one away from double figures. And can he now get another goal to be the first man to get a brace on Boxing Day against Blackpool since Stuart Elliott? But Hull City have worked so hard to get back, and Óscar in the penalty area, in the air, he's been good with the ball in the aerial department, floats into the back of the net. Blackpool on the move here, and they've got plenty forward still from the original set piece. It's with Patino in the area. Now to Dominic Thompson. There's 7 back for Hull City as Thompson stands up across. It's chested by Cynic. Lavery shrugs him off inside the penalty area, delivers a cross. Oh, that was close. That was very close. John Brooks has signalled for a corner. He thinks McLaughlin got the last touch. Tackles flying in now, left, right and centre.